Hello guys, I hope you're well. This is Wambui Katee. I am an artist. Maybe most of you remember me as a cover artist, but I also release original music. You know, we do a lot of stuff. Continue following me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. You can find me as Wambui Katee.
Okay, so when did you start falling in love with music? When did you start gaining interest with music?
A very long time ago, because my mom also sings. So I used to repeat what she's singing all the time, like as a young girl. And then I also grew the confidence. So in primary school, I had the confidence to sing in parades, Nini, but the voice was not really there. But I loved to sing all the time. But by the time I was getting to high school, my voice had grown and I was falling in love with the voice. People around me were liking it. And so I just continued doing it and figured that this was a talent that needed to be pushed.
Yeah, okay. You created a career out of doing covers. So, like, was this premeditated or yani hata ilikuwa mistake kwa umepanga kuimba covers lakini ukablow? How did it happen?
You're right, actually haikukuwa imepangwa. It wasn't planned at all. In fact, at that time, I was working at a bar. I was a bartender. I was doing cocktails. I was serving people coffee. That was my job. So even doing covers was just a fun thing. Like it was just like a by the way. So I went home, I asked my neighbor, and now by the way, tunakuanga na studios around, like where I can record a song. They were like, yeah, kuna madredi flani hapa, my boys, they usually record people. And I used to like the song So Different a lot when I was working in the club. So I asked the producer, hey, Cheki, is there a way you can cover such a song? Because, you know, it's a dancehall song. I'd never seen anyone like cover such a song. So I asked, can I cover it? And he said, yeah, sure. And then we just did it. And then I went back to work, you know, continued working. And then all of a sudden the song just blew. It started trending on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on YouTube. The views started going up. I was not ready for it. It just happened. And then I was like, oh, wow, okay, I should continue doing it.
Again, now, as your career has evolved over the years, you have got to work with different producers. So how do you choose a producer to work with? Because there are very many producers. So what's your criteria? Una choose huyu unataka nifanye na hii siku ingine I will work with a different producer. How do you arrive at that?
I do that by the kind of song, the type of song. Because I'm very diverse with the music that I release. Like if you've been following me, you know, like I have a U song, which is like Zouk. I have like Afro, like a Afrobeat Zouk. I have all different songs that I write. I have like an Amapiano song that's coming up. So depending on the kind of song, I try to choose a producer according to that, because every producer has different strengths. You know, so like you choose according to that. And me, I know, because I've worked with most of them in different genres and even with different covers. So I choose according to the track and according to the strength of the producer and the strength of the song. Like how will we merge and create something amazing together?
Yes. You do covers, which you have done a lot of covers. Na zimependwa sana. So for other artists, mtu angefanya covers na zinapendwa ange decide to stick to only doing covers, but you also decided to write your own songs and release them. So what prompted that move?
I think I always wanted to be an artist of my own. And also the fact that when I was releasing covers, I was having trouble with reaching out to the original artist. You know, you have to get a lazima utume email, lazima wa accept that you're covering their song. They have to acknowledge, and you have to go through a lot of processes to release a cover and not be sued. You have to be very careful. So I was going through a lot of that, and I was also trying to reach out to these artists, and sometimes most of them were not responding. Some of my songs were being pulled down from YouTube, from platforms. It was just a lot, and I was like, I can still create my own music. Even on the comment sections, people were commenting, they're like, we're waiting for your own music also, Nini. My mentor, Mzazi William Tuva, also encouraged me, akaniambia, it's about time, release your own music. So it was time for me to start trying out. And eventually, even I decided I don't want to do covers at all anymore. It's just that people love them. And when I can go through the process and do it legally, then I go ahead and do it, but not all the time. Like, it's not very reliable, even financially, to just do covers.
What's your reception? What's the reception of music compared to where you started na pale umefika sahi? Unaweza sema kuna change ama unaonaje according to you?
The industry itself or my journey?
Wewe, your journey.
Oh, my journey. Yeah, there's a whole difference. Kama nikianza, sometimes when you're trying to get collaborations, trying to reach out to these people, when you're starting, sometimes they don't want to engage and all that. But right now it's become easier because people know me. So I get responses, even from producers that I want to work with. I get to meet more people. I get to be in rooms I didn't think I would be, like getting invited to some places. So like there's a lot of growth that has happened. And I mean, it's been great. It's been great. I don't know what to say more. I have enjoyed the journey. And now I am in a better place. I'm not where I was before, even though at that time, actually, I used to get more views and more people, like, the videos that have millions of views. Right now, I don't have any song that has gotten to 1 million views, but I'm reaping the fruits of that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, we've seen like Eric Omondi fighting for 70% of content in Kenyan media stations. It should be Kenyan content. Other countries wako hadi 90% na wanapigania hiyo 10% ikuwe 100%. So like, what are your views? Do you think such a rule inaweza saidia artists, ama where do you stand as per this topic?
Yeah, I think it's a very great initiative yenye alianzisha, and hata alifanya tukaongezewa. Now we are at 75%, right?
Yeah,
with
it should.
Digital platforms, we're at 75%, and it's a good thing. Like, it's better than the other one that was there. Like, we are growing, and I think the more he pushes, and if he involves artists, especially the rising artists, because they're the ones who are going to build this. So like, if we get to involve artists like us in this kind of initiative, then I think we can grow very much, because even over the years, the industry has become so big right now. Even artists, the music has grown. People are releasing music every day, and not just music, but good music. So like, we deserve a raise, and soon tutaendelea kwenda mbele kabisa. It's a great initiative.
From your observation tu kwa industry, yani vile wewe umekuwa kwa industry hizi miaka kadhaa zenye umekuwa, what do you think should be changed ndio Kenyan artists waweze compete globally with other artists from other countries?
Naweza sema the companies that are here, distribution companies and labels and marketing companies, hao ndo wase wanaweza to elevate very much, because they're the ones who pull us down, and they're the ones who can take us there. Like, if you work with a marketing team, like I would say, I worked with a distribution company that really drained me. Like, they either don't pay you, they promise you promotions and marketing. You have this whole plan where you're going to be. You have a plan of marketing, taking your music out there. But then if the people you're working with are not with you, then like, or they're focusing on other big artists, then you're left there. Then like, there's no balance. So I would say that the people who manage artists, marketing companies, distribution companies, to work as a team with artists and to help them go there, because msanii si marketer na si promoter. So like msanii ni msanii, and if you get the right hand to hold you and push you, then you can get globally very fast.
Yeah, again,
yeah.
Like I would want to know like your vision for yourself as an artist. Yani kwa hii mziki we unataka hii mziki kusaidie accomplish nini in the future maybe?
First of all, nataka inisaidie accomplish the, I don't know, expression, like even me as myself, my goal is to be able to express myself in the best way possible. Like, you know, I usually tell people, like, the reason I do diverse music is also because I'm trying to find myself, my style in my music, you know. And once I find that, I feel like I've accomplished the greatest thing, because I'm expressing myself in the best way. And that way I can also help other people to express themselves in my own way, in my own style. Like, I don't want to be like anyone. I don't want to be singing like anyone. And I'm ready for that. So like, and I'm sure it's going to get me there, because I do a lot of music. I always create. So I want to accomplish my greater self and to like reach my consciousness. I don't know, I'm a very psychological person. So that's where I want to go. I want to see with my third eye in the music, and also help other people to see in that way and to feel. And also, like, I want people to cry when I sing or laugh or just feel the expression, you know.
Guys usually say that in Kenya we have very few female artists. Na wewe uko hapa, umekuwa hapa for a while kidogo. So according to your observation, unaona maybe why are many ladies maybe afraid ama hawajulikani in the music game? What do you think inawafanya wasijulikane, wasifike maybe hata level yako yenye tunajulikana kiasi?
I don't actually have the right answer for that, because hata mimi nimekuanga nikifikiria how come most lady artists just like wanafika mahali and then it just doesn't go well. But also I would give the answer according to my own experience, in the sense that kama msichana, you don't sometimes get respect, you're paid less, nini, like, or people want something for something. To even work with a producer, they want you to do something. So you have to be a lady of very thick skin. And sometimes as madam, we get emotional. We involve our emotions. And then tunaanza you know, even the way I'm saying, I've had this experience with the distribution company. I was so drained. I was almost saying that, like, I've quit music. I don't want to do this anymore. And such things happen. They make you emotional. Or maybe other ladies wanna pata a husband, a wife, a husband, a kid. Wanasema, you know, let me take a break, nini. A lot of things take a toll in life. So it requires ladies to have thick skin, and it's not easy at all. So like, you just need to like keep pushing if you're a lady. And it's a good thing I've been seeing there's more lady artists coming up, even though they're not well known. There's a lot of female artists. Like lately I've been discovering so many in Kenya, and I think we should just try and discover them more and talk about them more and help to encourage them. And like, also, at least Nadia inspires us. She says you can be a wife and a mother and a career woman. Why not? You know, so those are the kind of inspiration that we need, and I hope to inspire like that also.
In Kenya, in our music right now in Kenya, do you think controversy is necessary? There are some people who say that lazima msanii akuwe controversial na vitu kama hizo, but others say that si lazima ukuwe controversial so that your music can sell. Where stand yako iko wapi? Because I've never heard maybe wewe ukikuwa controversial, sijui una date nani, kumbe umdate, sijui next week uko na mtoto, kumbe hauna mtoto. What's your stand?
Yeah, I think si ati ni kitu mbaya controversy, lakini inaweza kuharibu your career in the sense that hauwezi toa mziki bila controversy. Now like what is that? You need to be able also to speak through your music, not just through controversy. So like if you're doing controversy, be smart about it. Just be smart about it, because otherwise it's going to take a toll on you, and then eventually it's going to be too much and nobody is going to listen to what you're saying again. Now utakuwa tu will ignore you. Anaitwa nani, unajua those people. Yeah, so you just need to try to speak through your music more than through controversy, and it might take a lot of time, but if you want to create controversy, it's not a bad thing. Try to use like real things. Naweza try kusema pia mimi kama nataka ku create controversy nitatumia kitu yenye nime go through mwenyewe, like kama Timothy alinifanya hivi on stage, it actually happened, it's not a lie, yeah. So usitumie tu mauongo mingi, utapotea.
Have you ever felt like giving up?
Yes. As I was saying, last year I got very drained in my career because of I had a manager. I had a manager who conned me of money and studio time and everything. So, and then I was just about to shoot a music video. So at that time I just like paused it. Nikasema, let me first just pause. We'll deal with this later. Because it was even a police case. He disappeared with a lot of money, equipment for people. It was a bad thing. I shot the video. Nikasema, let me keep going. After shooting this video, I meet this company that wants to work with me. They're going to help me to market and everything. And we're like, okay, yes, this is good. It's working in my favor, even though this manager fucked me up. So now this company comes, they don't pay me for months. They don't communicate. Nini, okay, in my life personally, I'm also struggling with my own things. So it was kind of a lot to just deal with. And then I had decided I don't want to do music anymore. Like, I quit. In fact, hata watu wako na namba yangu kwa WhatsApp, they saw my message. Niliandika hapo that I'm no longer doing music. Nini. I was at the end of it. But it's never been a thing that I want to quit completely. Like I was saying, maybe I just don't want to do it as a main career anymore. It's like, let me try and do other things. But I am not quitting music. In fact, I'm stronger and I'm just going to keep going. And I know that it's hard. And you should all know that it's just hard. Nothing comes easy. So like there's ups and downs, but we move regardless. We grow, we learn. And that's the way to go. That's life.
I also want to ask you about cyberbullying. Sijui kama umeface cyberbullying, unapost picha and watu wanakuja na matusi, you release a song na watu wanakuja na matusi. Have you ever experienced cyberbullying, and how did you deal with it?
Yeah. When I was releasing covers, I'm a petite lady. So I don't really have a big bust. So when maybe I'm shooting a cover and I have something that's like this, then a lot of guys will talk about me, like my body, just bully me and say like flat chest, things like that, yeah. But it never really affected me because I'm strong from inside. Like I love my body. I love my body. I love my voice. I love my mouth. Like all the things that people were talking about, like they didn't really bother me. I think to go through cyberbullying, you just need to love yourself. Most of the time when things are not, like if you're feeling like your relationships are not working, bullying is affecting you, Nini, the core is you. Love yourself. Then it doesn't really matter what anybody says, because what anybody thinks has nothing to do with you. Like, how will it help me that you think I have a flat chest? I'm comfortable with it. I'm happy. You have a problem with yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your advice to guys who are starting out?
I would say, just know that even though you feel like nobody is watching or seeing what you're doing, someone is always watching, and one day someone is going to make a move. So keep doing. What you're doing has an effect, even if it's just on one person. Just keep doing it. Don't give up. Grow thick skin. When you go through something, learn and grow through it. Don't give up because of something bad that happened to you. It's okay to have bad things, ups and downs. Everything will be fine. Just keep going. As long as you love what you're doing, you're okay.
What are your plans for this year as we continue? Maybe kama umeplan EP ama album ama uko tu na a major collab you want to tell guys?
Niko na a lot of collaborations this year coming. This year I want to do a lot of collaborations. So I think I'm going to release a very short EP, an EP with different people that I've collaborated with. And I won't share so much of the people, but we have something coming up with Movers, Warombosaji. We have something coming up with Adasa. We have a lot of collaborations coming up. So just be on the lookout. Follow me on my Instagram because I always upload. I always share when a new song is out or when I've collaborated with someone or if there's an EP. Just make sure when you follow and then utakuwa updated and then you get to experience great music from me.
Yeah, you can talk to your fans as we are winding up.
Okay. Continue following me wase. Asanteni sana kwa support yenye mmenipea from the beginning of time. Wase wote wenye you've been following me since the cover days. I always see you. I appreciate you. Comments on YouTube, the best. When I'm feeling down, I just check on those comments. You guys uplift me. You inspire me. So continue doing what you're doing and I'll also continue doing what I'm doing. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you for 100,000 subscribers, by the way. Thanks sana. We are at 108,000 right now. So tunasonga tukisonganga. Mnifollow Instagram, share muziki yangu even on your WhatsApp. And DM me. I am a responsive person. Like, I respond to your DM. So just send me a DM. Sorry.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you too.